Okay, take a good look at the car. We're taking it over to my friend Dakota, and he's gonna put a NASCAR roll cage in it. It's gonna be out of chromoly to keep it a little bit light. He's gonna do the NASCAR door bars here on the side, and I'm just very excited to see how it turns out. But man, is this car looking good. I'm here with Josh today, my buddy. He's gonna help me tow it over to Dakota's house. So let's get this thing on the trailer. Okay, take one last look. After this, it's gonna be completely blown out.
It's gonna be fun.
Dang, it looks good outside. Dang, those tires look cool without the fenders. Kind of looks like a front-wheel drive car. Honda. All right, it's been just over a week since I dropped the car off over at Dakota's, and he just called me right now and he said we can come on over and check out the progress. So we're gonna dip on over there. Only problem is, what car do we take? That's Slayer or Grease Lightning. It's always a tough decision. Here at my buddy Dakota's house, and he just works out of his garage here, as you can see. Small operation. How's it going, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Dude, thanks for all your hard work. Wow. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Oh my goodness. Dang, dude, that was fast.
When did you drop it off?
It was 10 days ago. I was just looking at the calendars. 10 days ago. Dang.
Yeah, not too bad. You'll be able to pick it up tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon? Jeez. Yeah. So it's just all tacked in there for now, but dang, now you guys can get an idea of what this is going to look like. Unbelievable, man. What was the hardest part so far?
Main hoop.
The main hoop?
Yeah, bending the main hoop and then doing the A-pillar bars. Because this is like a pain to get squared up in the tubing bender to make sure it's all on one plane with just myself. Like the first bend's easy, and then the rest of them I have to index this to be flat with the rest of the bender.
Wow, dude, I have like just the hugest smile on my face right now. Oh, the dash bar looks cool too. Wow, looks good. I like how these come out a little bit too.
Just a little.
Yeah, we didn't want to like cut into the door because we're gonna try to keep the windows if possible. Keep it functional. Check out that crossbar in the back. That's gonna look awesome. I think it's gonna look real serious going down on the street, huh? People are gonna be like, "What the heck is that? What's going on in there?"
We had a whole jungle gym in the back.
Oh shit, it's crazy looking. Wow, kept it real nice and tight to the doors.
Tight as it can be.
Yeah. Jeez.
Kind of as tight as it can be everywhere. There's not much.
Cool. Well, I'll let you get to TIG welding.
All right.
And thank you, man.
Thank
I'll
you.
be back in a few days to pick it up.
Yes, sir. See you in a hot minute.
Yep.
But 11 days of hard work does.
Wow.
Dang, the welds look really cool.
Thanks, man.
Shit, maybe we'll just clear it. Clear coat it? No. Wow, that looks so nice. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's cool.
The little tag?
Yeah.
You got one on each side.
Oh, awesome.
You get that send thing you're gonna
Nice.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna work, Andrew?
Oh, it's gonna work.
What do you think, Josh?
Looks sweet. Like little
It's serious now. Things are getting real serious, Andrew. We're really doing it.
Yeah, I had them do stainless ones, and then I had them do aluminum ones. But I think if I redid it again, I'd have them do just this one in both stainless and aluminum.
I want to make one with the QSP logo.
Oh yeah. Yep. Pedal to the metal in this thing.
Ain't gonna go anywhere now.
Something different, like I did.
It's just crazy. It's such a cool pattern. Cool design. Yeah.
See how hard it's gonna be to get in, though. Uh-oh. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. This is serious.
Yes.
No.
I don't think the painter.
Okay, we're actually doing it. I was just pretending at first, but I think we're actually doing it now.
All we're doing is taping it.
Crazy.
Stuff, and then I'll keep it up there with the hood.
I'm gonna have to start taking some yoga. Okay, the car safely made it back to the shop. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Thank you, Dakota, for handling the cage for us. We already went ahead and clear coated it because I'm not done looking at those fancy welds yet. Take a look at this. Let me see the camera. So, it's got all these pretty discolorations. So I just kind of wanted to see that for a little longer. We went ahead and used rattle can clear coat, but it's a 2K series. So you push this little button in on the bottom and it actually mixes up the paint inside, and you just shake the crap out of it and spray it on, and it's really durable. So it turned out pretty nice. Next thing we got to do is paint the doors black and some of the interior black, but there's going to be a lot of fabricating going on, so we might just wait on all that because we're going to have to cut out pretty much the entire firewall there first. So anyways, we got the cage protected for now, and we had something really cool come in the mail. We got window net.
Yeah.
So we're going to install this right now and see how it looks.
We'll do the honors.
Here's all the hardware. So we can rip this stuff off now.
Technically, I've never done this before, so we're just gonna figure it out. Sure, you want me to install this? You're gonna be the driver.
Yeah, it'll just be temporary. We just want to see what it looks like for now. I mean, there's no purpose of us installing it right away other than to look at it. We should be working on the front suspension. We'll get into that in a sec. How's it coming along, Andrew?
Right there. Yep. That's how you do it.
How many window nets have you installed in your life, boy?
Oh, just pop the cherry. Okay, you don't have to add that in.
Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh, it is serious now. That looks cool.
How do you test nets? How do you test them out?
Well, I know that they're not to like hold you from flying out of the car. That's what the seat's for. Case of a rollover, so your hand doesn't fly out the window and get chopped off. Right?
Yeah.
Or maybe a piece of debris flies up from another car, doesn't smack you in the face. I think.
Yeah.
But it's in, so you just press this little button here. This falls down, that we can get in. This needs some adjustment up here on the top, but we're just temporarily installing this for now, so we can just get a look. That's pretty cool, man. And it'll get attached down here to that door bar. So we'll install that later, but we'll leave it hanging there just because it looks cool.
All right, this shop is getting a little tight, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's time for the shop to get a little upgrade coming out. So we're gonna have to move Hank right now and Duke. Duke's gonna get out of here from this spot and
Fire in the Turn me on.
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Fire! God bless America. So cool. That's just
Let the freedom ring, boy. Andrew's gonna do the honors of firing up Duke and taking him out of hibernation for the winter. Springtime is here, Andrew. Fire in the hole.
Wake up. No throttle on this.
No, he's good. Come on, Duke. Come on. Atta boy. Okay, don't go too fast. Those surfboards aren't strapped up. This one is not. What? What's wrong?
Horn not work?
Huh?
Does the horn not work?
Oh, it used to work. You gotta push it in the right spot. He likes it right here. That's the spot.
Does it tingle?
Make sure this still works. Duke is alive. Got it. Oh my gosh, Duke is so happy. Oh, and look who just arrived. How does it feel to be back in Duke?
Ooh, feels good, boy. Feels good. It's good. This car's gonna be a good thing this summer. All right, guys. Here is the upgrade right behind me. Oh yeah, bent pack 4-post lift, baby. It's gonna be real sick, real cool. We need the space. Danny's all hyped up, especially on his addiction on coffee. Man, it's a good day. It's a beautiful day. It's a Friday, Southern California. You can't beat it. Yeah, it's gonna be put over in the back over here, back wall. We're gonna have to move. What is that? We're gonna have to move that right now.
Yeah, we move this right here. This out of the way, man. We need the space.
Whoa! You need help or you got it? So which car is gonna be the first one to lift?
Maybe the Barracuda.
You fire her up?
Yeah.
Ooh, sweet.
All right, here is our new shop lift. We went with the bend packed to match our other lift, and I think it fits just nicely. Now we have more room in the shop, Andrew.
That's right.
This is their small lift. They call it like their hobby lift, and it's the narrow series, and we got it in 110 volt because there's a plug right there. Okay, first to go on the lift is Hank. Do you remember how to drive them?
Yeah, somebody like tall was driving this thing. There you go.
Oh man! All right, you're out. You get one more try.
Could leave that part out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
Okay, my apologies for that mishap. Nope.
It's just too powerful for that lift, you know?
So.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right.
You got a lot to learn, pup.
Yeah, I guess.
Getting a little too much throttle, I think.
Too much throttle.
A little throttle happy. Okay, we successfully pulled Hank onto the lift. We're going to chalk the tires and see what this lift can do. Okay, you gonna be the first to go under? We go at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, you can't work on it.
It's really high. Look at that. I'm 6 foot tall and I can just touch this rear end. And I actually think it can go a couple inches higher because there's another notch there. Okay, it's time to move in, Duke. All right, here we go. Okay, Andrew.
Watch out for those surfboards. Bring it on back, bring it on back. Yep, I got them. Oh, bird. Boards are good, boards are good. It's looking all right. You're solid. Watch that cord. Keep on coming back. Back it up, back it up. Back it up. All right, right there. Holy. Just a little bit more, just like an inch. Okay, right there. Okay. I know.
Let's see. Oh my patina. That is a lot of patina. Dang.
Good.
Yeah. We got the wheels chalked. Everything's on there safe for right now. We have a surprise for you coming into the shop. Another surprise coming into the shop here. I'll show you it right now. All right. All right, here's the surprise. 1969 Pontiac Firebird 400 with a fresh paint job. Dang, dude. You guys did a really good job on this.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
This is Caesar from Finished Quality Customs, and this is his brother Randy. They put the paint job on this Firebird for us. This is the only customer's vehicle that we have left in the shop, and probably the last build that we'll do for any clients. And did quite a bit of body work to it, metal work, and then we took it over to Caesar and he did the finish body work on it and polished it out real nice. Dang. Looks really clean, Caesar. So We have the motor for the car right over there. We got to rebuild. So we may do some content on this car, just a little bit here and there. But yes, here it is. 69 Pontiac Firebird. With all the rusty cars we have over here, this thing looks really nice. Good job. Finished Quality Customs, Camarillo. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.
See ya. Okay, Andrew threw on an extra set of wheels and tires that we had laying around here. They look pretty good on the car for now. They're just rollers, but we're going to be building the motor for this car really soon in the engine room. It's come a long way since it showed up here to the shop. I mean, we replaced all the front and rear suspension with QA1 and coilovers, and replaced that quarter panel back there. The entire driver door was crashed in. Lots of rust we had to cut out. So it's come a long ways. Still got a long ways to go, but this was a giant step for this car. And yeah, I know it's a huge distraction for right now, but we're going to get back onto the Chevelle. I got to show you some of the suspension that we're going to be doing on the front end. All right, guys. So today's video was a little confusing and all over the place. We got a roll cage put in the Chevelle. We got a new car in the shop with a nice paint job. We got 2 patina cars and a lift going on here. Oh, it's crazy. Things have been absolutely crazy around here. But I wanted to touch a little bit on the front suspension of the all-wheel drive Chevelle NASCAR, because anybody could put a roll cage in it. Anybody could put a window net in it. Anybody could put big sticky tires on all 4 corners, but ain't none of that mean anything unless I can get this front suspension to work. So, as you guys know, I'm using C6 Corvette upper and lower control arms. I'm using their LG Motorsports spindle. This is their drag spindle. It's for a 15-inch wheel. So that's how I'm able to get this spindle to fit in this 15-inch wheel that I have. I'm using stock hubs from a C6 Corvette, and I'm using some Willwood. I don't know the part number for these calipers, but anyways, 2-piece rotors to keep things light and also to give me the spacing so I can get this hub to fit in as far into the wheel as possible. That's the ticket. I'm working on the scrub radius right now. I'm trying to accomplish a 0 scrub radius, which means this spindle needs to be tucked as far into the wheel as possible, because unlike the old cars, most old cars, see the ball joint there? It's sticking way out on the outside of the tire, or the inside of the tire, right? Same thing with the lower one. It's right there. Right there. So what happens if I use a geometry that's like this? When this tire is getting motivated forward by the axle, it's going to want to swing around and pivot inward, and that's going to cause all kinds of torque steer, right? So if those ball joints were more into the center of the tire, like a modern vehicle, like a modern car, when it pushes forward, it's going to want to just push forward on the whole car and just pull everything forward. It's not going to have that much impact on the steering of the vehicle. So I'm trying to accomplish that. One of the things that I've done to battle that is the spindles. I had them CNC machined here, 1/2 inch inbound. And so I can fit my hub inward 1/2 inch here, which will bring my spindle closer to the center line of the tire, of the wheel. So here's a little example, something I worked on the other day. This is exact dimensions. Here is the center of the rim here. So this is the outside of the car. This is the inside of the car. Upper ball joint is here. Lower ball joint is there. So this angle, if you draw a line through it, where it meets the tire, here's your tire. And then this is the rim. Looking at it from frontward like this, if you had an X-ray machine. So, as you can see, I got about just over 1 inch of scrub radius here. So with this setup, I just moved everything in 1/2 inch. So I'm about 1/2 inch of scrub radius right now. So The closer I can get to 0, the better. But since this is not a front-wheel drive vehicle, it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, and it's actually going to be 4-wheel drive because I'll be able to disconnect the front axle when I'm just driving it around like on the streets, and then when I want to launch the car I could put it in 4. So this should work with this modification I did here in theory. So we're gonna see if we can make it happen. Oh, another thing, check this out. I made this little scale too. These are exact dimensions. This is the lower control arm, this is the upper control arm. Here's the spindle, and it's exact measurements from the pivot points. Here's your ball joint on the upper, lower ball joint here. Here's where the lower control arm attaches to the car, and your upper control arm. So with the way that I have it here, let's go to ride height. So we have ride height here, NASCAR things, and kill, which means launch. So ride height on the street, we got a little bit of camber going on here, as you can see, just a little bit. That helps like make the car go around corners a little better. So when we go to kill though, when the car launches, the front suspension is going to want to drop, right? So when it drops down, I have it right now to where the tire is straight up and down. So when that tire is straight up and down, it's going to have the most contact to the road for the best traction. So that's where that's at ride height. We'll have a little bit of camber, and then NASCAR things here is like if you're going around a corner. Now as you can see, the camber got more intense the more that the suspension went up, and that's kind of what you want. So when you go around a corner, you know, your tire kind of leans into it a little bit. But not that this car is going to be for like going around corners really fast. It's more of just an acceleration vehicle. So anyways, that's just something that I've been working on. There's been a lot of things I'm learning. I mean, I got scrub radius to deal with right now, kingpin inclination angle, Ackerman angle, camber, caster, and I dive and I squat. Roll center, instant center, so much I'm learning. In a future video, I hope to show you more of what I did here. Just the truth of it is that I don't exactly know what I'm doing right now. So I can't like explain something that I don't know really. So as things progress here and I make progress on this front suspension, I'll share that with you, and things that worked and things that didn't work. So that's all. All right, thank you guys for watching this week's episode. I know there was a lot of things that happened here in the shop, like a bunch of different stuff. And Olivia's going to be here next week, so that's some good news. And tomorrow, a package arrives. A really big part for this build here is arriving tomorrow. So that's going to be a next week video, and so will Olivia. Andrew, got anything to say to everybody?
You know, some great big things have happened here at the shop. I'm pretty excited. This thing is going to be wicked. It's still weird to see this and that. So I don't, it's a lot going on. Yeah,
There's a lot going on here. But anyways, well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.